It's not the teacher's fault. I'm Sylvia from Agora Prep Academy, and I'm here to do some real talk with you as a parent to parent and as a teacher, that it is not the teacher's fault when they come and talk to you about your child's behavior or the fact that they are not progressing in academics the way they need to be. It's not the teacher's fault, okay? So let me just frame it a little bit. First of all, majority of teachers in the school board system have over 20 to 30 kids in their classroom. That's a huge number of students. And yes, there isn't that much support staff in place. And yes, they do have the education and the training, and they should know what they are doing. But they are responsible for 30 little lives. Imagine you being a manager of a team of 30 people, and then every time you have to give feedback to one of these team members, they say it's your fault as the manager. Doesn't make any sense, does it? If it doesn't translate into real life, then it shouldn't translate to schools. I have come across so many different parents who are basically saying to me, my kid is not doing well in math, fix it, do something about it. The fact is that if your child isn't thriving in a certain subject, it might not be of their interest, it might not be at their level, it might be that they have some gaps. And this is why a lot more parents are seeking outside supplemental education help at Oxford Learning, at Kumon, at Sylvan, all different kinds of supplemental education programs. And be it as it may, the truth is that schools are underserved in terms of funding, in terms of support. And the fact is that because it's open to the general population, unfortunately, the classrooms are packed. 70% of teachers are reporting in 2025 that they are working 45 hours or more. They're not getting any support. And yes, there is going to be a teacher shortage very soon. With the amazing, experienced, educated and teachers retiring at that tier level, they are leaving behind a huge gaping void. And unfortunately, there isn't that many students in Teachers College right now graduating. A lot of people are choosing other careers. And you wonder why? Well, let's put it in this perspective. Let's frame it this way. First of all, it is very draining to be working with students, especially students with special needs that you can't reach. You go home at night and you stay awake thinking about all the kids that you could have reached if you just had less students in your classroom or more support. This isn't about money. This isn't about getting the summers off anymore. This is about real, crucial, elemental lack of collaboration between parents and between teachers. The fact is, as a parent, I don't expect a school to raise my child. So if a teacher talks to me about my child and says to me that they're acting out, or they're doing this, or behaviorally, or cursing, whatever the case may be, I shouldn't be asking, what are the preceding events, or what are you doing about it? I should be talking to my child and raising my child at home and letting them know that a teacher is a figure of authority, someone that we should be respecting. The school is a place where we need to show self-respect. And talking about self-respect, there is something you can do at home, an exercise, very simple, that you can do at home. Have the child speak to themselves in the mirror and talk to themselves so that they can see their face when they are lashing out, or when they are yelling, or when they are telling the teacher off or the students off. They need to see themselves in the mirror doing that in order to build self-awareness. What we call that is metacognition, thinking about your thinking. So let's go back, roll it back now to parent-teacher nights. We have parent-teacher nights a lot with our parents because we need to celebrate the students' successes and let them know how they're doing. But it really baffles me sometimes when certain parents, and I'm so glad that in our academy we don't really have to deal with this as much, but there are certain parents out there that say, you know what? My child's failings is your problem. It's your mistakes, or it's because you're not addressing certain behavior issues. But in reality, they're here with us for 6, 7, 8 hours a day. And part of that is recess, part of that is lunch. So really concentrated time that they're with us is about 5 hours, boils down to that. But they are with you in the evenings, on the weekends. You are raising them with your values, with your ethics, with your background information. You have to understand that there is only so much a teacher can do. Without the collaboration of parent and educator in the best interest of a child, it cannot work. It will not be successful because the child will pick up. They're so smart. Our kids are so intelligent. They will pick up on the discrepancies and they will understand and recognize that, oh, my mom and dad want my teacher to do a better job with me. And that's why I'm acting out. And oh, my teacher's not going to say anything to my mom and dad because they stood up for me. Yes, be your child's voice, but learn when to advocate and when to raise your own child. So that's just real talk coming from a parent who's also a teacher, who's also a principal. It is very important as a parent to recognize these teachers' hard work. And when you are meeting with them, to be sensitive, because they also, this is their job, but they also have their own families. They also need their own time. They can't sit there and do a one-on-one with your child. And that's okay, because that's where you come in, where you jump in and you help your child. The fact is, I am seeing way too many confrontations online, and I'm hearing from my friends who are working in school boards that parents are going up and threatening teachers in front of their children. Oh, I'm going to take away your license. You shouldn't be doing like this. You shouldn't be talking like this to my child. Where are we getting this kind of treatment to what we would suspect as people who are passionate about what they're doing and who are really trying their best? It's time that you raise your child and don't expect the schools to do so, but also put an academic expectation for the teacher to meet for your child. That is the best way to collaboratively build our future leaders.